Welcome to Gardener Boot Camp on Dig in Chicago. We're here in my community garden in my neighborhood. This is Green on McLean. And today we're going to show you how to buy a plant at a garden center. Jennifer?
This is a tomato. And when you look, you don't want to get them in flower. If they're in flower, that means they've been a little stressed and they think, oh, I've got to make flowers to survive. So you want just a baby, but you want to look at the bottom. And if you can see roots coming out of the bottom, and this one's just got a few coming out, that's a good sign. That means you've got a mature root ball. So, but then some garden centers don't like you to do this, but you want to take your hand, cover it like this, turn it upside down, and then check. And oh, look, that is absolutely perfect.
That's gorgeous.
The roots have gone from the seedling out to the edge of the soil, and they touch the pot, and then they start growing around in circles. Now this is perfect. It's not too much, it's not too little, it is just right. It's perfect for planting.
Now, we have another plant that's a little bit different, and when we open the root, and all you garden center owners, please look away, go into another room right now. This has a few more roots in it, and as you can see, they've started to girdle around the bottom. So what do? You tease them a little bit. Don't be afraid. The plant isn't going to die if you tease the roots a little bit. Now, sometimes you might see that it's all white because all the roots have grown around like that. That's a plant that's been in the pot too long.
A little too much, a little too much. And we say, you know, for many years there's some people that used to say to butterfly the root system, rip it in half and rip it apart. Don't do that. You're actually paying for developed roots. So just gently tickle them like Mike's doing. He's teasing the roots out away so they won't continue growing in a circle. When you tease them away from the root ball and you plant them in the garden, those roots will grow out and away and give a really good, strong root system.
Now we have perfect soil here. In fact, I could use a trowel or I could just do this. And sometimes that's what I do. If I've got soil like this, I'm just popping that baby in like this and then putting it in. There you go.
When you plant, you always want to plant the plants at the same level at which they were growing. So you don't put this deeper. Now, tomatoes are an exception. It is okay to do this with the tomato. And when you plant the tomato, you're going to be able to take it out of the pot and then dig your hole, and then you're going to tear off the two bottom branches. And tearing is a bad term. It's more like gently pull it off and you just pinch them off, just like this. And the secret is tomatoes will actually produce roots from those nodes, and you'll get many more roots and a much healthier, stronger tomato. So tomatoes are one of the few plants you can plant more deeply than the level at which they were growing. All the others stay that same level.
I've got the Super Sweet 100, and these are just fabulous tomatoes. Jennifer Brennan is going to help me with this. Jennifer?
Yes, yes.
You wanted this hole a little bit wider?
Yeah, let's make it a little wider so I can add some wonderful amendment that's going to add some organic matter, but also worm castings, a natural fertilizer that will give these tomatoes a good start, but won't push them too hard.
Okay.
So I'm just going to sprinkle it out of the bag, and we'll put it in here. And I'm going about 2 inches deep in that hole. So I'm going to let you dig it in. Look how nice and dark it is.
Yeah.
And then you're going to put the soil in up to that second
I'm going to pinch off
node.
these little leaves here.
Great.
Just pinch them right off.
Because that'll encourage more roots to form, but it will really help it. Oh, what a good start.
And we have it in this area here because we know it's going to get big, and we're going to have to cage it up. So we want to give it plenty of room to grow on its own. And that's Dig in Chicago Boot Camp. We'll have more for you in coming episodes. Coming up next, we're going to learn about boost vegetables.
We'll be interviewing Doug Lemley at the research greenhouses of Burpee Home Gardens.